All right. Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome in. Welcome in.
It's time.
It is time for the beginning of a new chapter.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to the year of Final Fantasy 12.
Yes, this is a a literal year of this game.
Give or
It's
take anyway.
yeah, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be
Should be
very
anyway.
interesting.
I'm sure at some point or another we'll have figured out what we're doing a little more and we'll have routed some things,
That's
we'll have
right.
builds.
That's right. I forgot the most important part.
Pinky, it's
That's
a hell of a way to say hello.
yes, it sure is. Hi, Pinky.
Welcome in. Thank you so much.
Thank you for your continued support.
Yep, sorry, game's gonna be loud for a sec.
Now, I have to get my notebook ready. And I had to move it ahead of all of my uh ahead of my entire list of Story of Seasons notes.
Uh,
This looks like a good start. Oh, thank you, Pinky, for the subs.
we love that.
We love
Thank you
that.
for showing support.
Pinky also showed up to Voices of the Void last week,
Yeah, I saw.
so it's been lovely. Thank you for the continued support. I like this friend circle a lot. I'm glad to see that everybody's...
Streams like these are made possible by viewers like you.
Yep.
Gotta hit him with the PBS,
Yep. We are public broadcasting.
That's true.
Alright.
I'm gonna let this cutscene yet.
Welcome, one and all.
Save me, Vieira women, save me.
But you are Vieira Lemon.
It's still so loud. I turned this down so much.
These cinematics are gonna be loud.
Hang on, I'm hitting the Windows volume mixer.
Yep.
Turn that down a little bit.
Oh. Looks like we're getting a Z, I guess a Ziera, huh?
Ziera! Let's go! Undead Banyoy. And I will get that outfit change as soon as we're not in cutscene, because it will cover the cutscene.
Mm-hmm. Oh, interesting.
Oh, I see now. I don't think I like it, but...
I was like, what is this audio? It's because it's surround. I was like, why am I only getting acoustics? But at least there's subtitles.
Are you not getting the voices and stuff?
No.
What?
I'm only getting their reverb.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's a thing with like surround conversion.
With the game?
Yeah,
Do,
it
do
might
we
just
need
be
to
a
put it in
parsec.
mono?
Can you put it in mono?
I can check after the cutscene.
Okay. Yeah, it'll be fine. There's subtitles, so after the cutscene, sure. God, the amount of effort that must have went into designing these places.
Altea, stand watch over your life. That I be considered worthy.
I like the slutty heavy armor. It's
Mm-hmm.
got a boob window built in.
I can't tell. I think maybe it's fine. Because
What, the
that
audio?
sounded normal. It was just very prominently coming out of certain directions of my ears. Hey Chad, if you're seeing any similarities to other franchises, no you're not.
Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh, and mind your business.
Fortress is lost! We must withdraw! Shield beyond sight, near failing light.
Don't you love environmental storytelling?
I do, actually.
I continually forget how actually good the opening cutscene for FF12 is.
I mean, it's Final Fantasy. I expected a banger.
Yeah, I've just been playing.
Pause. No, we didn't. The game said pause. What do you mean you don't like Final
My
Fantasy?
controller may have turned off.
The death of Lord Rasla Heos Nabradia was but one of many tragedies to befall the Kingdom of Dalmasca. The air of hope that had surrounded Her Royal Highness Princess Asha's wedding was now quite lost. Dalmasca had been set adrift at the mercy of history's restless tides. At this time, two great empires struggled for dominion over Ivalice: Arcadia in the east, Rosaria the west. The invasion of the Kingdom of Nabradia was Arcadia's first step in its westward march. With Lord Rosla's beloved homeland consumed by the hellfires of war, it seemed clear that Arcadia would soon mete out a like fate to Dalmasca. The fall of the fortress at Nalbina told the destruction of the greater part of Dalmasca's forces. A counterattack was mounted by the order of the Knights of Dalmasca, ever brave and faithful. But against the martial might of the Arcadian armies, they stood little chance of victory. Indeed, their defeat was to be absolute. Soon thereafter, Arcadia came forward, offering terms of peace, or, as one might rather put it, terms of Dalmasca's surrender. Lord Ramenas, King of Dalmasca, and my dear friend, had no choice but to accept these terms. It was, thus, only with reluctance that he set out for Nalbina Fortress, now under Arcadian occupation, to affix his seal to the Emperor's Treaty of Peace. The king had scarce departed his royal city of Rabanasta when the remnants of the Order made their return, and not a moment too soon, for a terrible revelation awaited them. The treaty would be signed with steel and writ in royal blood.
Hell yeah, Ivalice.
You there? Can you hear me?
You,
It's as I feared.
you're finally
You're slowing us
awake.
down.
Do not say that. Not all of us are here for love of battle.
This
He
sounds
fights
normal.
to defend his homeland.
Your name?
Rex, sir. My name's Rex.
Good. Rex. You bore a few cuts, but you are still whole. Well, can you stand?
Oh god.
He like leaned into the mic for that one.
Think you can fight?
I'm fine, sir.
How old are you, Rex?
17, sir.
Young. Family?
My brother is all I have left, sir. He's 2 years younger than I, living in Rabanaster.
So young. You're barely old enough to be a man. You shouldn't be forced to wield a sword.
No, sir. I want to fight. For my homeland. And for my parents.
It's time, Bosch. Save the discussion for later. We must reach the king before they act, or all our efforts will be in vain.
I'm aware of the situation.
We found them! Over there!
Bossler, go ahead. I will handle this rabble.
Godspeed.
Yeah. That's our captain.
That's Captain Bosch.
That's Captain Bosch von
Steady,
Ronsenberg
Rex.
of Dalmasca.
Keep your wits about you and you'll make it.
We move!
You must always be mindful of your surroundings. It's a useful way to spot Imperials. It's called a camera.
Nuh-uh.
I forget how good this game looks at 60 FPS.
Yeah, I'm honestly no complaints yet.
At the same time,
I was waiting to see if we were gonna get a bunch of screen tearing from the FPS difference, but it looks fine.
no, it seems to be good at a fixed 60.
Did you? But I need to do an outfit swap. Did you need audio fucked with, or
No, I'm good. I can adjust it over here.
okay? You
Just
said
remember
we were
that you
talking
have
about
stuff on your main monitor.
it's literally just VC face.
Yep, I know. They get to see 2 of Ziona. Isn't that wonderful, chat? Look at that.
Just for a moment.
Isn't that beautiful? And glorious. You too can take a look at that model at twitch.tv/Ziona_Ashborn.
Oh my god, she sounds cute and undead.
Do you see the emoji above my head? That's telling you that I got shit to say.
Life is worth too much to throw away, Rex. Do what you can. Don't try to be a hero. Save the hero stories for your brother once we're back in Rabanastre. Just listen to the captain and we'll get through this.
So, I mean...
Oh, you know what I just remembered?
Hmm.
I don't have the credits for the outfit I'm using on my Twitch panels. I need to do that at some point.
Yeah. I'm also going to... move you a little bit, because the UI elements are on the right side.
There.
I'll just put you in front of me. People aren't gonna mind. You get more Ziona chat. It's everything you ever
But they
wanted.
get less you.
Yeah,
Hiya, Jasper. Thank you for the headpads.
I think it's a fair trade. So, one of my favorite things about FF12 is how optimized they made the character models.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of this could be the remake working some magic too, though.
Well, even on the PS2 version, all of the characters' like textures are just half, and all the character textures are like mirrored to match it, so they would save on so they could save on file size without sacrificing texture size. So even for PS2, this was really good looking.
Yeah.
More Nikita or you Riot. Eh. I think there's more than enough of me.
Captain?
I knew it. It's aliens.
Never enough? True. The world needs more cute android.
Where's my blush toggle? There you go. You get a free blush toggle with that.
It's so awkward.
Yeah.
No, don't flee.
You hold R2 to flee, and then it's L2 to lock on camera to focus it.
It sure is.
Yeah, it's not good for a handful of reasons.
Anywho, Muscle Lurk trying to learn Blender. Good luck.
Good luck.
I also recently installed Blender. God, remember those attacks? You're gonna be seeing a lot of them.
This is Sunbury.
Holy
My
loud.
engines are hit. She'll not hold much longer.
Alright, buddy boy.
Tomberry. You've leave to retire. Well fought.
My thanks, Antlion. Sunbury disengaging.
So loud, buddy.
I think you've put your radio on the wrong mode. I think, maybe the voices have to go down quite a bit.
Maybe just low.
Just a smidge.
Knock some of these down too, and
The music can go up like a couple ticks.
We'll leave the music up one tick,
Yeah.
and then we'll see how that is.
Yeah, I agree. Compelling gameplay.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a
Level
lot of
1,
this.
Level 1 gameplay, let's go.
Like I said earlier, before we got going, it's gonna be a slow start.
Yep. I haven't even started writing down notes.
You probably won't need to for a while.
No. We were just given a decent couple bits of lore, though. Like a couple bits of lore already.
I mean, yeah. Anything you feel is worthy of noting, though?
Well, Rex said that he only has a brother in the family.
Mm-hmm.
That's 2 years younger than him and lives in Rabanastre.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I've written down.
Okay. I'm pretty sure we meet him soon enough.
Mm-hmm.
Vossler! Where are you?
What if Captain Ivalice has fallen?
Don't talk such nonsense. Vossler's laughed in the face of death far too many times for him to stop now. Men like him don't die in places like this. We must make haste to reach the king. We will take him to safety.
Is His Majesty unharmed?
He'll agree to an unconditional surrender. They wouldn't dare touch him until the wax on his seal is dry.
But if we arrive after he signed the treaty...
Wait. Quickly, Rex!
I mean...
Escaping from a pointless battle.
Oh, cool, an item.
Might as well rob the place a bit.
Yeah.
You know, since we're here.
I mean, we are protecting His Majesty. We go in, he's a puddle. He's just lying in a puddle of his own blood on the floor. It's like we were too late. But I got this potion.
But I found some free shit.
But I looted the kitchen and I got this really nice stew. It tastes like bittering agent.
Well, they're all occupied there.
We didn't even have to run away. This is a save crystal, Rex. You see,
Thanks, Bosch.
in the metaverse, you can save your progress and live your own life over and over again. So yeah, this is like a full
Full
heal,
restore?
full restore. Yeah,
Yeah.
this functionally replaces ins in their entirety. You have like 100 save files. You can... They gave you so many save files in the PC version.
And, you know, in case you were really wanting to keep track of those checkpoints or something.
It's really funny because the PC version of FF9 is the same, and I think FF7 as well.
Don't let them escape!
Sir, we have little time. You must go to the king. I'll handle these.
Fight well.
But FF7 and FF9, they each have like save chunks, and there are 10 of these chunks. So it's like save 1, save to up to save 10.
Mm-hmm.
But each of them is just like an emulated memory card save file. So each of those has 20 saves in it. So FF7 and FF9 on PC give you 200 save files.
You know, in case you need them.
Yeah. It's a lot of save files. These are some classic spell sounds.
Yeah, they are.
Just oh yeah, that's heal. Okay.
Naturally.
Naturally. The sound of mending my wounds.
That was the sound of trauma.
Listen to that trauma.
Who designed the armor? I love it.
Yoshida? Akihiko Yoshida, I think, is the character designer of this game.
Yeah, that was more rhetorical.
Mm-hmm.
Just,
A very distinct armor.
I have on pauldrons, I have on a leather, like, scarf, essentially, but nothing covering the rest of my chest or stomach. Oh shit, we doing the 114 devs won't stop referencing?
Mm-hmm.
Why? Our king, what have you done?
The king intended all along to sell Damaska to the Empire. His Majesty was a traitor.
Captain,
Seize the insurgent.
Well, so much for peaceful negotiations.
We'll never surrender to you. We are not cattle to be sold by a traitor king.
But the war is over, my dear captain. You have lost. Dalmasca is the property of the Empire now. And to think, we intended to let you keep some of your sovereignty, out of respect. But now you've gone and ruined that. Haven't you, Captain?
We will never bow to you.
And the people of Dalmasca will hate you for it. Take the captain away.
Off you go.
Vaughn.
Also, goodbye, Yuri Lowenthal. Yeah.
Pretenses of peace left by the wayside, the Arcadian forces resumed their advance toward Rabanasta. Dalmasca's doom had been decided. To make resistance would serve no end. With this foremost in my thoughts, I to the people of Dalmasca. Sons and daughters of Dalmasca, I bid you lay down your arms. Raise songs of prayer in their stead. Prayer for His Majesty King Raminas, ever merciful, a man devoted wholly to peace. Prayer, too, for the noble Princess Ash, who, wrought with grief at her kingdom's defeat, has taken her own life. Know also that Captain Bosch von Ronsenberg, for incitement of sedition and the assassination of His Royal Majesty King Raminas, has been found guilty of high treason and put to his death. They who at this late hour choose still the sword are cut of the same cloth as the captain. Traitors who would lead Dalmasca to her ruin. Dalmasca's surrender without terms was soon to follow.
Memoirs of Marquise
Mm-hmm.
something Andor.
Yeah. From what I remember, the FF Tactics developers had a lot of additional story they wanted to tell. Look at those low poly rats.
Look at those low poly rats.
You know what? I'll drink to that.
Cheers.
Vaughn, hurry it up or they'll find us.
I know. Just a little more. You keep an eye out for me up there, Kites. 1, 2, 3 more. All right. Time to clean house.
Look at these rats.
It's swamp rat o'clock.
Dire rat. Look at the
fucking rats.
These are what the Rat King exotic are based off of. Look at them glowing eyes.
True.
Yeah.
Voiced by Tom Kane? Who?
The rats?
Are you talking about the narrator?
That was
who's from Star Wars: The Clone Wars. That explains a lot. If that's what
Not
you're
to me. The hell are they feeding those things? Souls.
Guess I know who to call when something big comes along.
Hey, it's good practice for the desert. I'm ready for anything now.
Yeah, you gotta be careful of those level 1 mobs.
That's enough for today. You should get back to Miguel's place, Kites.
I got you, Mordek.
Aren't you running errands for him?
Oops, totally forgot. You should come, Vaughn. He's busy today. Might have some work for you to do, too.
I've got other, work to do. Hey, lock this place up for me, will you? If Miguel finds out we've been down here, he'll tan our hides.
Interesting. We've been introduced to, I think, 5 characters so far?
Yeah, they kind of rapid fire him.
Yeah. Look at this place.
Welcome to the royal city of Rabanastre. It's good to be back.
The year 706. Like, look at how good this game looks. I know this is the remaster we're talking about, so it's like upscaled a little bit. Still looks good.
The visuals haven't changed that much, though.
Yeah, it's still low poly.
Please, sir, take it. It's a gift. Leave the poor sod be. We don't want trouble today. Your luck, peddler.
Oops, sorry.
Watch where you're going, churl. What? My pouch! It's gone! The boy!
Easy pickpocket.
Easy pickpocket.
Get out the way! Oh!
Stopped by lizard folk.
Them bonga don't mess around.
Mm-hmm. Is that what they're called?
I believe so, yeah.
Ubanga? Yeah, that sounds right.
What?
Oh.
Hey, that's mine.
What do you mean, yours? You've been stealing again. What happens if they catch you? We need you to be there for us, Vaughn. You're no good to anyone if you're locked away in a dungeon.
Oh, what? Am I the leader now? We're orphans. The first thing you learn is you gotta watch out for yourself. Come on, Pinello. You know it as well as I do. Hey, you give that back. What do you think you're doing?
I thought that this money was the people of Dalmasca's property. The Imperials stole it from us, so it's only fair that we take it back. It's our duty as Dalmascans. Well, wasn't that what you said?
Yeah, but I never said anything about taking it back from me.
This is for that bread you took the other day. Just because I help Miguelo out every now and then, it doesn't mean that you get to eat for free too, you know.
I know that. You think I like living like this?
People of the Commonwealth.
One of these days, I'll fly an airship of my own. I'll be a sky pirate, free to go where I will.
Well, be careful. You'll never fly anything if you're rotting in a dungeon. Oh, Miguelo had some errands that need doing. He wanted you to drop by his place. It might be a good idea to lend a hand.
You admit this
I
Ivalice has an
love-
aesthetic I really like? Oh,
Yeah, no.
This game is so beautiful.
We're gonna be walking around, like, the thing about FF6 is I think the worst part about it is how crunchy the audio quality is. But that's not a testament to how the entire game is. I think it's one of the best looking PS2 games on the system. If you want me to be honest.
Honestly, yeah, I couldn't argue with you there.
This game is wonderful. Try and be careful, if not for your own sake, then at least for Pinello, okay? Look at all these people.
They think they're so great, but I hate them. Pop off.
I just noticed I have a time gear from Pokemon Explorers next to me. Yeah, that's my That's my sub icon.
That's yeah, I was gonna say that's Nikki's sub icon.
Pokemon Mystery
Been
Dungeon
that
is
forever.
my favorite. Yeah, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers is my favorite game of all time.
Let's see. I mean, yeah, sure. I'll give the kid $1 for some lore.
Yeah, why not?
Hit me, kid. What you got?
2 years back, Ravenaster lost the war with the Empire. That's when all the guards came and made us live under the city. The Empire has one person who runs the city and everything. He's called a consul. The new consul's coming today. That's why there's so many guards. Kind of short, huh? Don't worry, I'll try and find some new things to add for next time.
Okay.
Okay.
So
That's actually not
kid's kind
bad.
of like a
little street
like a
rat.
journal.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love Explorers. I hope it gets a DX one day. Fair. Valid.
You can cut the tension with a knife. I love how much flavor text there is in this game as well.
Yeah, I don't remember. I'll be honest. I was going to say I don't remember all these NPCs being interactable, but I probably just didn't interact with them.
Yeah, I bet
like,
there's like
to be
I
honest.
bet there's so many lines in this game.
And Miguelo's made quite a name for himself. What with that sundry shop of his and all. There's one bonga a fella could take after.
So Miguel is so these orcish looking dudes are bonga?
No, that's a bonga.
That's bonga. Okay.
This is a bonga. I forget what these dudes are called.
I think we'll
they
find
have their own like race thing. I forget what it is.
Yeah.
They weren't playable in Tactics, but they were playable in Tactics A2.
Yeah.
And I can't for the fucking life of me remember what they were.
Maybe some of these NPCs might know.
Actually, did I talk to you? I didn't.
That Miguelo's coming and going, so I'm half afraid the door's coming off the hinges. Oh, okay.
Only been 2 years since Princess Ash took her own life. But it seems like Ravenaster's been in the Empire forever. Not that I'm complaining.
I do like the way the bonga look.
Oh yeah,
There's
in
also
Tactics,
so many, like,
they were one of my
variations.
favorite races.
Yeah.
I do wish that some of these more like flavored races were playable in like 14, for example. That would be cool as hell.
Yeah.
Why can't I be a bonga? Like I'm sure there's a reason for it, but why not bonga?
Yeah. Can I be a berserker bonga so I can be an anga bonga?
There's a lot of like in Tactics A2 there's like 4 races I want to say that were not in Tactics 1, and you see them around in the games, but you don't really have them in a party or anything.
Yeah, so for the
we
most
don't really
part,
have
we're
money
heading
to go
the
do
south side.
Yeah.
You're using a controller, right?
Yeah.
I think if you hit the right stick, it'll bring up like an overhead map.
Left stick.
Yeah, left stick. And then you can use that. And I prefer that map for just like getting to where certain screens are, but the mini map otherwise does fine. It's good for knowing where your waypoints are.
Yeah.
Vaughn, I was waiting.
Nella said you needed something?
That's Miguelo.
Had me some packages supposed to be arriving by courier. In the morning, perhaps he ran into some trouble out in the desert.
You know this
Now
voice.
I've no foodstuffs to prepare for the banquet tonight.
Is this someone else?
DiMaggio, all right.
Hey, no problem.
No problem. The desert teems with trouble. I'd be sending you to early grave, my boy. No, I've arranged for some replacement goods from Tomage over at the Sandsea.
So, you want me to go to the tavern to pick him up?
Actually, I asked Kites to do that. Wouldn't you know he's gone missing on me, too. I can't leave my shop, and I've Pinello on another chore at the moment, you see. What I want you to do is run over to the Sandsea and fetch Kites back. What do you say?
Sounds wild.
It's easy work, and you'll thank me for it someday.
Yeah, so that's John DiMaggio. The voice of Bender and a handful of other characters. I can't remember if that was like one of his first video game roles that wasn't like a Futurama game or something. I think he's done a handful of...
Wait, you have a name.
John?
My god, it's John Fantasy. try some of those tricks you showed me. Okay.
Oh, he's...
Teaching the munchkins to thieve, I see.
Yes. Steal from the rich and give to the poor. Instantly walking past the Sansi I was, when a sudden thirst seized me. But I ain't a-going in. Gotta save my gill. The Sansi is a place that I remember vividly in my memories.
We will be in here a lot.
This is where we'll be going for a while.
This is, see, I like this too because
There
tactics,
you are,
you always got all your jobs
Stop
from the
loafing
tavern.
around.
Look, Vaughn, look! This is it! This is why Miguelo's courier didn't get here on time.
Is that the
Hide
voice
you.
of
Creature
Tails?
spotted in the Ester Sand. What is that thing?
Ah, Vaughn. Miguelo sent you too, did he? He's a busy man these days, that Miguelo, if I dare say so myself. I don't envy him the work, though. Not a bit. Quite the affair throwing a banquet to welcome the Imperials, eh?
Welcoming? We should be... whatever. Say, Tamaj, what's this?
Nah, don't remind me. Got some nastiness out there in the Ester Sand. What's stopping our couriers? And that means shortages all around. Thought I'd put up a bill, offer a reward to anyone who can knock that nasty back in its place.
Now that's work. Sounds 10 times better than running errands for Miguelo.
That's right! Vaughn, you should give it a shot!
And you should be getting back to Miguelo. Now, Kites. He was waiting for you.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I think Kites is voiced by the same kid they had voicing Tails in the old, like, Sonic games. So here's how it works. People post bills here on the notice board when they have a monster they need taken care of. Pet hunters track people, right? Well, hunters track monsters. The monster you're hunting is called your mark. Here's the bill I posted for the Rogue Tomato. The mark I've petitioned to have hunted. You want to hear all the details? Let's start with accepting hunts. You can't just take a look at the board, then go running off to hunt the mark. You'll miss out on the bounty. You gotta talk to the person who posted the bill, the petitioner, first. Let him know you're going on the hunt. So take this Rogue Tomato bill, for example. I posted it, so I'm the petitioner. You have to come talk to me. Let's call that step done, okay? Once your agreement's in place, the petitioner will tell you how to find the mark. Then you hunt it, report back, and claim the bounty. Oh, and I'll give you something to help keep track of your hunts. A clan primer. Use it to refresh your memory about hunts you've accepted. The most important thing in the game...
Ta-da!
Go ahead and take this while you're at it. Just a little something to commemorate your first hunt. An Arakia armlet. Looks like you can't even equip that yet. Know why? You don't have the license for it. Think of licenses as mileposts, marking your progress as your combat skills improve. Swords, bows, black magics, white magics, none of it does you a lick of good until you have the license to use it. Same goes for that armlet. Tamaj, how can I equip this great treasure you've bestowed on me, you ask? Easy. Learn by doing. Let's give it a try.
Very tutorial.
I'm very glad to be reading this out loud, because it's very funny hearing it vocalized, because it's so tutorial.
The only way this could be made any better is if this was the voice of Matt Mercer telling me to do all these things.
I'd say you're ready to hunt that mark for me. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, you'll be needing this to leave the city. Just show it to the watch at gate. Or watch at the gate. It's a gun. You obtain a writ of transit. Congratulations, you are now legally obligated to complete this mission.
Yeah, you just show them this at the gate and they'll leave you alone.
The east gate's the one you'll want to head out. Once you've taken care of that mark for me, let me know. Your work won't go unrewarded. Rogue Tomato, the hunt begins. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Try equipping the Arakia armlet. Yep. So, once you've chosen a license board, you won't be able to change it right away, so choose wisely. So, so we get to choose from any of the 13 jobs in this
I think
game.
that's correct.
There's basically every
12?
tried and true archetype. There's 13 because it's based on Zodiac, right? And there's 13 marks of the Zodiac, right? Or is it 12?
So I guess the question is, what do we want to make Vaughn?
What is known as the best build for Vaughn is Bushi Shikari.
Yeah, I'm not.
But
That's not what I asked you.
But that's I always think Vaughn works well as a thief type. What's Ulan again? Is that great sword?
Spears.
Spears?
Spears. That's what I usually. That was my main pull for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
Hikari was ninja. Bushi was It also gives you a little preview at the very bottom. It'll tell you like a little descriptive preview.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
They're all gonna start.
Yeah.
With
I'm just
this
kind of seeing what
accessory
their
act.
like progression looks like.
This one's weird.
Yeah, they're all kind of shaped like whatever their job icon is.
Yeah. I assume that these down here are like the weapons, and this is gonna be.
It'll tell you if you like I think if you hit A on it. Yeah, it'll tell you what the. So everything down here seems to be white magic. Oh yeah, just spells and whatnot.
Okay.
And then above should be equipment, and then it branches off left and right, and that affects stuff.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
it should be 12
You
jobs.
can use
because
great
of,
swords?
Yeah.
As a white mage.
Yeah, if you build Foe Breaker, I think. If you build Foe Breaker, then you get the adjacent node in this license board.
Oh, okay.
Because I think that's where one of the
You can't do diagonals.
Is. I don't think it does. No, I don't think it does diagonal. I think it does one tile adjacent, but it doesn't do diagonals. It only does a plus mark. But if you get the Esper in the same position on whatever the greatsword job is, which I think it's Foe Breaker, then I think it unlocks greatswords in that side. I can't remember exactly, but I think that's how it works. Best defense is a prime offense. True. If we want Vaughn to be one of our survivalist
The best mitigation is making them die.
Yeah. Ideally, the best way to build Vaughn, it depends on what we want Vaughn to do. If we want him to be a damage dealer, if we want him to be in the front lines tanking damage and pulling aggro from the rest of the party, or if we want him to be a caster. That needs to be defined
kinda early.
Pretty early. Like, it's defined from the first job, and then you fill in the gaps with your alternative.
Yeah.
So, I think Bushi or Shikari
I don't know what
are
some of these do. Like, I don't remember Monk at all, but
Monk is
at least not
unarmed.
in this
that
game.
Might actually be good.
It's unarmed and pulls.
That might actually be good with because of the technique. He has a technique where he can increase the chance of status effects.
Where'd you see that?
When it says there.
Oh, inflict elemental weakness. Okay.
Yeah. So that could be good if we wanted to do a monk.
Could do like monk.
A monk red battle mage.
Yeah, that's. I see the vision. I kind of like it.
Monk red battle mage Vaughn. I kind of like that.
Do we start as the monk or the battle mage?
If we don't, I mean, does red battle mage? I mean, it should have access to basic level white magic. It just depends on where in the node it starts with. Because that node on the right, that's mystic armor. So, Oh, you get like a little bit of everything with Red
Yeah,
Battle
that's
Mage. Okay.
Red Battle Mage is you get
Yeah.
access to most of the things. You just don't get
You don't
access
get
to
the best of
like
it,
everything.
Yeah. You have to lean more
Red
into
Battle Mage is by far one of my favorites.
Red Battle Mage is
and then
very good.
in this one they do Time Battle Mage. It's a master of crossbows and time magic.
Yeah.
So like it's a neat little. They just tacked crossbows on there for no reason. I liked it.
I remember. I know it's Red Mage, but I'm very used to Red Mage just being white magic and black magic.
Mm.
In that kind of changed in tactics once they became Red Battle Mages, but yeah. It's because it's because green magic and red magic, or not red magic, what was it? Time magic. Those aren't things in the same way that they're interpreted in the Ivalice games. They're way different.
I love green mage too. The green, all the off-color mages are like my favorite. I love the blue mage. I love red mage. I love green mage. They're also just neat. Like they're cool.
So this is just equipment.
This seems like yeah, down
Equipment,
here's like
magic
equipment,
potency,
increased
yeah.
potencies.
So this is where you go to buff all your stuff.
Yeah.
And this is also additional techniques.
Great swords.
That would connect to the foe or to the great sword board. If you just like look at these off notes, you can probably see what other ones grant. Like this would be if we got Black Mage.
Yeah.
This would.
Which is Black Mage its own?
Black Mage is its own board.
Yeah, it's up there. Okay.
Yeah. Red Spiral. That's the Esper ability. Steel. I think that's just what Vaughn has by default.
That is, yeah. And I think that's normally from the Shikari board.
So, realistically, Vaughn would be fine to be a monk.
What is this little goober's starting stats? Does that even matter?
He starts with a sword.
23 strength, 22 magic power.
He has, I mean, it's pretty baseline.
Yeah. He's gonna be he's probably gonna be the jack of all trades main character.
Mm-hmm.
You can do whatever with.
Yeah.
And then what did Monk have? Pole weapons, light armor.
Yeah.
Are we even gonna get poles anytime soon?
Oh yeah, we'll get poles. We'll be getting them naturally just by like progressing the game. They're given out through like quests as well, and by exploring certain areas. So yeah.
Okay. You don't really get any offensive magic for a while into Red Mage.
You get some crazy black. You get some crazy black magic early. Like you get Ardor.
Hmm.
Nope. It's this one, Ardor.
Mm-hmm.
I think that one is like surprisingly good for an arcane.
It's Red Mage, that's how it works.
Yeah.
What are we being snarky about?
I just didn't know about like the time magic, green magic stuff. It's also been a long time since I played Zodiac Age.
Yeah, it's been quite a while. Well, Zodiac Age specifically, it's been probably a couple of years, but I did not make it very far into the playthrough.
Okay.
White magic, heavy armor.
A lot of time magic.
Well, that's
which is fine
you're
because it's
in
time battle mage.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're in time mage.
I didn't claim to be a smart
Is
person.
green mage not its own thing here? No, I don't recall that it was.
No, green mage isn't a thing. It's combined.
Green mage
with,
is kind of scattered into these boards, but I don't think it has its own job.
I think it's in all of them. I think green
Hang
mage
on,
is
let
in
me.
all of them.
Yeah, let me
go
check
for it.
Foe Breaker though, because that's where I would expect it to be, if anything.
Mm-hmm.
Or is this just literally gonna be?
The The magic stuff's gonna be
Axes and
later in
hammers.
the line.
You know, a search function wouldn't kill.
Or a list.
Well, you have this, but
That's not helpful at all.
I know.
see a bunch of question marks.
That's what I mean. Is like they do give you a list. I just don't know what the list is for yet.
No.
No, it's not in here at all. Okay.
Hmm.
Interesting. Casts a random black magic on one foe. Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
Okay. So, which board? Monk Red Battle Mage sounds fun.
Yeah, but we have to decide which one to start with.
I think someone else could be a healer.
Well, Red Battle Mage isn't necessarily a healer.
Well, no, it's not.
I usually,
But what
like I
mean
said,
is,
I
like,
usually make Pinello do the healing and just kind of stick her in the party somewhere if needed.
Yeah. Like, Vaughn can be a monk. I think monk will also give him more HP. Like, there'll be more nodes that give him HP.
I mean, for sure, it's a melee class.
And HP is
Yeah,
gonna
he
keep-
starts with HP access.
Yeah, and that's gonna be just good overall.
Yeah. When do we get the other job?
I want to say it's at like the 10 to 15 hour mark. You don't have, it's not that long. You just have to have all the characters and beat a certain dungeon. And you get all the party members pretty fast.
Yeah, there's a ton of health in the monk tree later on.
Yeah. Like HP 500.
Yeah, that was, you did see that. Yeah, up
Yeah.
here.
Like that's good.
Oh yeah.
I-
Undoubtedly. I think monk is the highest HP class actually.
It might be good for him to have monk.
If it's not monk, it's knight.
Yeah, it'd be one of the two. I usually combine the two actually. Monk Knight is a pretty fun setup to have, and I usually and I have that on Bosch occasionally.
Doesn't he start as a knight? Or is that Ash? One of them starts as it, I believe. Or maybe it was back in the older
In
version.
the original, yeah, they're basically knight archetypes.
Because they come with like the sword and shield like gimmick already kind of
Yeah, they're more
cooking for him.
They're more individualized, and in this one you have choice in
This
the,
is
in the-
literally
in the job
just
types.
give sword, give shield, let them auto attack. If you go knight, I see.
Yeah. They are meant to do a lot. Welcome to the land of Monk, Vaughn.
Yeah, I was really tempted to go battle mage first, but this'll do.
Yeah.
What was the problem here?
Now you can.
Because I was in the preview, not in the
yeah,
actual.
in preview, yeah. There you go. Now we can equip that Arapia armlet. Modify a character's equipment. You can also hit optimize, which doesn't actually really help you at a certain point in the game.
No, it's more harmful than useful.
It's good until you start getting to the situational stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Which is pretty quick. Look at that Moogle. I love these FF12 Moogles. Look at that. Look at that little thing.
It's just a little creature.
Just a little creature. I do like the little like chubby puffy ones, like the classic ones. But these ones are
I mean,
my
this one's
favorite.
got heavy armor on, so it leads me
Yeah.
to believe this would be like a Mog Knight.
Yeah. In which, I mean, makes sense, because weirdly enough, you're going to see a lot of that kind of, like, little stuff in FF12, where you're going to be like, yeah, that character looks like something from Tactics, and you'd be right, because this is the same team.
Yeah, same team, same universe, same everything.
They couldn't do everything they wanted to, but they did a lot for the PlayStation 2. Like, this game's insane.
Oh yeah, we're in for a very good ride.
Mm-hmm.
I am excited to get through this.
All right. Have a good night, Mordred. Thank you for hanging out.
Good night, Mordred.
All right. So we got to go out the eastern gate to go hunt a tomato.
I was tempted to go to the shop already, but I doubt we're gonna find anything we can get in there.
We also don't have the gil for it.
We have 149.
Yeah. And also, we're monk, so Vaughn's gonna be unarmed for a lot of this game. I mean, he might wear knuckles, I think. I think there's knuckles.
It's unarmed and poles, so...
Oh, yeah. Poles would be it then. Can you remove?
Yeah, but it does 2 less damage and has no evasion.
I feel like that's a lie.
I mean, we don't have any investment into unarmed anywhere.
That's true. I mean, in general, it's just physical attack damage.
Yeah, which we haven't... That's battle lore and all that. We haven't got there yet. Brawler.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, so yeah, you're right. We'll wait until we start
Well, I assure you there will be almost no unarmed fighting.
Yeah. So yeah, in case chat wants to know what the goal is with FF12, our goal is Order of Ambrosia.
You there, let's see some papers, boy. No public passage on account of the Lord Consul's parade.
Oh, gee, that's too bad. You see, it just so happens that your provisioner for the fete tonight, he sent me to pick up a few choice morsels for the, Consul's dining pleasure. He wants them quick. I got the writ of transit right here. You see? Signed, Magello. I just hate to see the Consul upset because his food wasn't ready on time. And I sure hate to see him take it out on you.
The Lord Consul is a great man, and not one to take offense in such trifling matters.
What are you doing back there? Relax.
Move along, boy. Wouldn't do to keep the Consul waiting. Right. Gates are closed after this.
That was a lot of stirring the shit when you probably could have just literally opened by showing him the paper and not speaking a single word.
Yeah, that's Vaughn. Loudmouth
Unnecessary
Vaughn.
gaslight, because why not?
Mm-hmm. This isn't the street rat you're looking for. I get it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
He wants to fly an airship because he's a Skywalker. Shouldn't the ceremony be starting soon? I mean, yeah, probably.
You know. Had no idea they'd be closing the gates. Was worried we may not make it into the city. It looks like we've arrived just in time. I was just seeing if anyone had anything worthy of saying.
My family and I arrived together, but they singled out my goods for inspection. I've been held up here all day. You came from the city, yes? Did a Bangav merchant happen to give you an item to deliver?
Sure do. I was like,
Interesting.
sure, let's just see what he says, you know?
So if we talked to somebody in that town, with
We
which
could go
there are
back.
many NPCs.
Hang on, what did he say? Did a bongo merchant happen to give you an item to deliver?
Interesting.
Trying to think.
I mean, there's a
I
lot
don't
of
think-
there's a lot of Banga. We didn't explore a decent chunk of the town. But I
Yeah.
don't think we can this early.
No, a lot of it's closed off for now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I would
We'll
worry
just
about
head
it. It's
out
probably
and
like
do
a
the
potion or a Phoenix Down or something.
yeah, we'll just head out and do the hunt.
I love that JPEG.
Hmm?
All of the zones leading out are just like 2D screens that pan out when you get closer to them. I love them so much. The
They're doing their
Damascus
best.
Sand.
It's been a while.
Yeah. And this
I love
music.
this zone. I used to grind here all the time.
Mm-hmm. And this music too.
Mm-hmm. I feel like I remember not being able to kill these.
Not early.
I might be
think.
thinking of cactuars.
Yeah, it might be cactuars. Cacti.
Let's try and steal from it. Oh, I have to manually move you?
Yeah.
Get in there.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind having this music up a little bit more.
Okay. Can do that.
Yeah, I just love this orchestration so much.
Oh, it's great, yeah. It's just gonna be loud as shit in cutscenes.
That's fine.
Is that good?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
Perfect, actually. I think that's a good, like, ratio. Alright, Earthstone.
If I remember right, that's just for money, but... Oh, right, there's combo swings.
Yeah. And, there is actually a purpose. When you sell enough of a certain amount of items, then you get free packages from shops that you can get for free, and they come with, like, a handful of free items and stuff. So there is value to killing all the enemies and getting their loot. Look at these wolves.
Yeah.
This wolf design sticks out in my brain because it's basically the Phantasy Star Online wolf design as well.
Yeah. No complaints for me, I like it. Oh, hey, look.
There's our little tomato.
Yeah, we'll just deal with him first. Give money.
Stole a pebble.
I stole a rock.
You better look out, Vaughn. That tomato means business. Oh no, what will we do? It's such a high drop.
I was gonna say, can I just?
No.
And no. The answer is not even kind of.
Everything's a wall. You cannot go down slopes. It's like old Monster Hunter. I also remember all the weapon designs in this game being, like, very stellar.
Oh, yeah.
Like, this is just a dagger. This is the starting weapon, and it's already the most unique-looking dagger I've seen in an RPG. Outside of, like, the incredibly opaque ones. Or not opaque, what's the word? Word's hard.
Oh, those feel a lot.
Yeah, no. Potions are 120 in this?
Yeah, they are.
So they're basically, like, all pre-mixed. Like, if you used a chemist job and whatnot, it's basically pre-mixed double potion. Insanely potent. I think high potions are still 500, though, which is weird.
Maybe it's just to make the early game a little easier.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me.
The thing I had to get used to is that the camera is interesting in that you don't really get like a camera up or a camera down. Oh, did you get a free? Nice.
I got a pointy hat.
You got Mystic
I
Armor
need
2
Mystic Armor
license.
too, but
yeah, that'll be
still.
good for one of our mages.
I didn't know you could get actual equipment off of these. I thought it was just going to be sellables.
Yeah, they all have steel tables that are surprisingly varied. If I recall, like some enemies in this game have like 4 or 5 items in their steel table.
Is it still you can only steal one thing from them though? Like now that I've stolen the wolf pelt from it, which don't ask how that worked. No, okay.
Yeah.
You can only steal one at a time.
I think some things may, but it's usually once. And they'll tell you right away. Ooh, good 3-hit.
Mm-hmm.
I love how they translated that from like old FF, like Final Fantasy 3. When you get hit combos, they happen super early. In this, I feel like hit combos are very worthwhile. Oh look, it's the least threatening cockatrice enemy in all of Final Fantasy.
What do you mean? Look at this fella.
I just mean in any other instance, cockatrices would turn you to stone like immediately.
Would petrify you? Yeah, I know, right?
In this one, they're just like little chickens.
They're just little guys.
It looks like one of those what are they called? Those like little rubber creature things called like boglins or some nonsense.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Chat, back me up here. Somebody here knows about like boglins, right? I may be old, but I'm not that old, right?
Does it just auto steal again, or no?
No, because you don't have a gambit for it. You currently just have to manually do everything.
Yeah, that's fine. Well, the attacks are automatic.
Yeah.
There's going to be a lot of me getting distracted by random enemies to grind.
That's fine. At a certain point, I fully intend on killing enemies specifically to sell for Gil, because if there's one game I can think of in the entire FF series where you will run out of Gil so fast and so often, it's FF12.
I don't think we can fight you yet, buddy.
And I think it's also aggro.
Not on me.
It aggroes when combat's near it, if I recall. I think it despawns.
Where'd he go?
Oh, there it is. You can,
Hi, fella.
target it and check its level, probably.
I'm trying. It won't let me. It was LT, right?
No, you have to select it with a targeted attack in order to see what it is. Another pebble. Apparently, you can still buy boglins on Amazon. Yeah. That makes sense.
It's not hostile. The health bar is yellow.
I think it just becomes hostile when there's combat near it. There's a part of me that just expected it to, like, explode into confetti, like... Oh, never mind that T-Rex.
Lilies? Never thought I'd see him growing out here. This'll make a nice souvenir. Time to call it a day.
I'll be the decider of that.
Mm-hmm. You obtain a handful of Galbano lilies. That help is looking spicy.
We're fine.
Wild Saurian. Got a red mark.
We don't have Libra. Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah. I don't trust anything with a red name. A pointy hat.
Easy money.
Many pointy hat.
What does the chain do?
Oh.
Like when you're killing things, it says chain?
So you have to keep killing enemies of the same type.
Yeah.
And eventually they level up to, like, you start off with basic chain, and then it goes to silver chain, and then gold chain.
Mm-hmm.
And that affects what drops from the enemy.
Oh.
So you kill more of an enemy, they drop higher rarity loot, or more of the loot that they would usually drop. So it's... You want to sometimes just go from screen to screen killing only that same enemy over and over again to get a bunch of gil and whatnot, and it's kind of what I wind up doing occasionally.
So just as they're finishing their inspection, what do I see but the gates closing before my very eyes? A wee bit dodgy, wouldn't you say?
True.
Oh, hey.
I guess I'm not the only one who got locked out of the city. I told Pinello about the mark you were going after, and I guess I got her worrying. So the two of us headed out here to find you. As soon as I stepped out, the guards closed the gates and things got crazy. I haven't been able to find her since.
Stand back there.
Oh.
This gate's closed until the ceremony's over, do you hear?
Now what?
Open
Burb.
the gate!
Bird.
Alright, out the way.
Wait a second. How come you let these chocobos through the gate and not us?
What of it? This here's a pedigreed parader, boy. Cost tens of thousands of gil, this one did. A prettier price than 100 of you provincials would fetch. Keep your distance. We don't want the chocobos sticking a peasant.
What'd you say?
Step aside. Right then, move them in.
Oh,
Aw. I forgot about that.
that does it.
Oh, a fine chocobo you have there. Yes, cedar down stock if I'm not mistaken. Change the soil, change the chocobo, am I right? Yes, different soil means different bouquet too. Take a Damascan Barreau's wine, eh? It may lack the flavor and depth of some of your Arcadian wines, but it has a certain strength of character. It's not bad, really, once you get used to it. Care for some, sirs? There's more than enough for all to cool their throats, of course.
You let these carts through and the closest gate is ordered. My mail's choked with this sand.
Don't give me a scare like that. You're lucky that ended where it did.
Right. Now's our chance to go through.
The ceremony will be starting soon. I'd best be hurrying.
Okay, well... Vaughn, wait! What is it? Vaughn!
He saw something shiny. He must go.
Yes. We had to run to the FMV, Pinello. Back to the surround sound FMV. Look at this dude's hair.
What?
At least Vaughn's cardio is good. That's true. That dude was running faster than it seemed he was moving.
You look upon your consul. With hatred you look upon the Empire.
Spit on your empire! Straight back to Arcadia!
There was little point in asking. But know this, I harbor no idle hopes of frustrating that hatred. Nor shall I ask your fealty. That is the due of your fallen king, and rightly so. among you, protecting you. His ardor for the peace and weal of Dalmasca falters not. I would ask only that you do your king honor. Together let us embrace the peace His Majesty would surely desire. 2 years now divide us from war's bitter end, yet still its shadow looms over all, stifling the infant peace a pall only you may cast off. Achieve but this one thing, and your hatred of me and of the Empire will grieve me not. I will stand fast. I will endure your hatred, suffer your slings and arrows. I will defend Dalmasca. Here I will pay my debt. I swear it now. Though King Ramanas and Lady Ash be gone, they stand ever at the side of their people. In honoring peace, you do honor to their memory and to Dalmasca. What I ask plain. My hopes now rest with you.
I mean, it was a good speech.
You know. Well,
Is Rabanasta to your liking, my lord?
sir, your polygons.
It is magnificent. Take this cathedral, for instance.
Sir, your hair is significantly
yet
less
whimsical in
flowy
its
than it was
execution.
before.
A stunning example of Galtean architecture.
Maybe he's born.
I hope Lord Gramus might one day look upon it himself.
Damn Rabanastrian stole your resolution, sir.
The patron of this evening's banquet, may it please your excellency.
The piece of Lady Ash is reduced by polygons.
I am Miguelo, your highness. It is truly a profound honor to make the acquaintance of our future emperor, highness. The people of Rabanasta join me in welcoming you.
That's enough of highness. Though indeed I am our emperor's son, I am no prince. Arcadia's emperor is freely chosen by her people. I am but an elected official and nothing more.
I love the depth of expression. I was like noticing his like little eyebrow.
I would not have you address me as Lord
nods, but I was
Consul
like, wow,
for that matter.
actually, wow.
Henceforth, I am a citizen of Rabanasta. Why don't you call me Vane?
What's been messing me up is the mouth syncing.
Yeah,
Sometimes they move with the English and sometimes they move with Japanese.
Yeah.
I've just the remedy for that. Tonight you will join me, and we shall drink until you call me by name.
I do like Vane a lot, though.
Like that.
Fawn, you just do not get it, do you?
I don't
He's not doing
remember
it 'cause he wants to.
if there's some hidden ulterior motive. I'm sure there is, but
I know, it's just...
so far they don't strike me as a bad individual.
No.
I don't know.
Pretty honest.
Well, I'd do something.
Vaughn. Vaughn, you haven't heard a single word I've said, have you? This place has changed so much. It's like it's not even Rabanasta anymore. Like the Empire is swallowing it whole.
Hey, Penel, that fate tonight. You think they'll let us in?
Look at that shot.
Are you crazy? It's in the palace, and we don't have an
Like
invitation
I said,
if you hadn't noticed.
Final Fantasy games are always incredibly beautiful, but this game especially,
I'd know.
It's
Why
so
not
absolute
Miguelo to
brilliant for PS2
Or
era.
Garcia Dallin in Lowtown. Why the sudden interest, Vaughn?
I told you, I'm going to take back what's ours. Give back to Dalmasca. Come on, what do you think? If I find something, and it fetches a good price, how about I buy you all dinner?
Oh, please. You know as well as I do the first thing you'd buy is an airship. All hail Vaughn, sky part of Dalmasca. It's got a nice ring to it. Stay out of trouble.
An airship. I don't know. Maybe, but not through Miguelo. Time to pay old Dallin a visit.
Ooh, foreshadowing.
Bum, bum, bum.
Bum bum bum. You are now free to enter Lowtown and leave Rabanastre. Yes, good.
Oh, I meant to say it, but hour and a half mark if you'd like to take over. Well, not according to the game, but you know.
Mm-hmm. Alright. The Sky Pirate's Den is the big thing here. This thing will have milestones once we hit them.
Yeah.
So
We have to go turn
report
this in.
to Tamaj. Oh shit.
What?
Keyboard popped up.
For you or the
For
game? I
me.
didn't see anything.
It popped up for me.
Oh.
Technology's weird.
I think it's F9 to open the in-game keyboard. So, I don't know how you would have did that, but I believe.
I'm just hitting left click. Or sorry, left stick click.
And it brought up a keyboard?
Yeah.
That must be something you set.
I've tapped out, so it's probably a thing. I have to go back to the Sansi, right? And
Yeah, you just go. Yeah, exactly. Literally right there. You can see the door.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm sorry. That's the magic shop.
Yeah, this is the Sansi.
Mm-hmm.
Let me immersive mode. Turn off keyboard. Yeah.
How is everything, by the way? Visuals and all that.
Visuals are fine.
Everything...
It's the controls thing that's a little bit weird and funky. I don't know why it's doing that.
Is there anything I can fix or try tabbing out and tabbing back in, maybe?
Yeah, there's that. I'm gonna try that. The other thing you could do is take away mouse and keyboard control from me.
Okay, hang on.
If that's a thing you have on Parsec.
I haven't fucked with any of the settings, so
Okay,
I don't.
then it's probably just
Hang on. You don't have keyboard and mouse settings
Yeah.
right now. The only thing you have is gamepad.
Weird. Okay. Because the mouse and stuff is moving when I'm moving the camera.
Not mine.
Yeah, it's just mine. It's just mine. So it's probably something I accidentally hit on my thing. Like if I turn off.
Try maybe disconnecting and reconnecting Parsec.
Let me
Other than that, I don't know. I don't know what you might have done.
It could be a handful of things. No concerns. We'll figure it out.
Okay. You gonna reconnect or?
I will reconnect, yeah.
Okay.
Technology's hard, chat.
Sometimes it fights back.
Yep. Sometimes it got hands.
We don't have the license to deal with it yet.
Also, hi Redwow. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I don't know why I don't know why it's giving me mouse input.
It's so what is your right stick is controlling your mouse?
Yeah. Yeah, let me unplug and replug my controller. And if that doesn't work, then I'll just plug in my PS4.
I was gonna say, if worst case scenario, I'll take back over for a bit while you figure that out. I'm sure it's just a setting you have on enabled somewhere.
Yeah, probably. Okay, I'll try one more thing.
Okay.
And this is not going to take that long. Because I'll just plug in my PS4 controller.
Okay. Oh wow, we got quite a bit of LP for doing that.
Okay, that's fixed.
What did you just switch controllers?
I switched from my Xbox controller to my PS4 controller.
Yeah, you must have fucked with some settings somewhere because I don't.
Maybe I don't know.
Mine does not do that. My Xbox controller cannot move my mouse on my desktop, as far as I'm aware.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so where was Tamel?
He should be in here somewhere.
This guy?
Maybe the guy sitting down. He should be named when you approach.
Not that guy. Whoa. Camera. This guy?
No, the guy at the table. No? At the bar, maybe? Yeah, at the bar, right there.
Oh, yeah. You did a fine job of it. Your bounty of completed the hunt is
100 gil?
300
gil.
Teleport
Some
stone looks
potions?
good.
Okay.
Follow through on that hunt like a real professional. I'm gonna let you in on a little something to help you along. Did you ever notice a Banga standing watch in front of a building in the north end? Might be worth your time to pay him a visit. Show him the clan primer I gave you. He'll let you inside. As for what's there, you'll just have to go see for yourself.
Okay. That's something we can go do.
So, something on the north end, he said?
Yeah. See that new icon on the map?
I bet he wants us to go to the clan.
Yeah, clan hall.
Yeah.
He just put there's a new marker on our map.
So, if I recall, if you tap L1, you get speed up. So right now this is 2 times speed, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have 4 times speed as an option, but I think it's a little...
We should turn that battle speed up.
A little too fast. I'll put it on.
Just all the way. All the way.
So yeah,
if it's too
at
much...
5 times, it's at 4 times, it's a lot.
Well, yeah, so the 4x for just normal gameplay makes it like you said earlier, it's good for if you're just like doing a bunch of backtracking or something, but otherwise it's a little much.
Yeah. So I set it to times 2 because it's the most tolerable to watch, and we can just use it for like navigating corridors because there's a lot of hallways in FF12. This place.
You gotta talk to the guy out front.
Now you've got your primer, so you have. Well, what are you standing about out here for? In with ya. Can't quite recall your face. Are you new? Might want to pay special heed to what the folks inside have to say. Oh, are you going in or not? Yeah, absolutely. Let's go meet a bunch of strangers.
Sure, they'll have useful stuff for us to learn. Damn.
Oh man, they're playing Tekken in here?
Yeah, I was gonna say, Buddy just hit the craziest backflip kick.
Look at that Mugo. Cool. Bonsad, that's what they're called.
Nope, that's his name.
Is that just his name? Okay. I thought that was, oh my god. Okay.
Hang on, I'm gonna look it up while you have the helm.
I'm a hunter here in Clan Saturio. Pleased to meet you. Oh, thank you for the alert, Coco.
Hi, Oko. Thank you for the alert.
You look like you barely know which end of the sword goes in the monster. Don't do anything to hurt the clan. Or yourself. Oh, look, Viera. Kryn.
Women.
What is it you need? I am Kryn, a hunter of Clan Saturio. To know my boundaries did I join the clan. It is a wellspring of information about powerful marks. Women.
Women. Viera women.
Mont Blanc, the Moogle.
Yeah.
Popo. Yours is a new face. Are you a hunter? Welcome to our clan hall. I'm Mont Blanc.
Okay.
Yeah?
Sorry, go ahead.
Okay, no. What you got?
I was gonna say those big dudes with the horns. Those are called Seek. S-E-E-Q.
That's right. That's right. Seek. Yeah. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Kupo. Our clan has a very strict entrance examination. We should begin yours at once. And you pass. Moogles are quick to make up their minds, Kupo. You are now a member of Clan Saturio. Here in the clan hall, you'll hear about especially dangerous marks you won't find posted on any board the moment they rear their ugly heads. Well, I'll get on with filing the necessary clan membership certificates. I'll be finished in no time flat, Kupo. Kupo, I nearly forgot. Now that you're a member, you can make purchases from our clan shop in the Muthru Bazaar. Be sure to stop by, Kupo. Oh, one more thing. Yeah, Mont Blanc?
And another thing.
The magics and techniques you'll learn on the license board come in real handy on a hunt, Kupo. If, say, you're thinking you'd like to make some adjustments to someone's board, well, Kupo, I'm the Moogle you need to come see. Happy hunting. So yeah, if we want to reset our license boards, we go talk to Mont Blanc and we'll be able to change our equipment.
That's crazy. That's Mont Blanc.
Yeah.
That's one of the people you recruited tactics. It's great.
This is all evolution.
I know,
great.
it's so cool.
It's a full-flown RPG that feels
love
like it's
it.
in tactics.
It's there's gonna be so many things where I'm just gonna point and go, oh wait, that's the thing.
Yeah. Even this is even for some FF14 people because of Rabanaster.
I think someone said in chat that this is the game they like to reference a lot, so
yeah,
understandably
I
so.
think
It was a
almost
banger.
all of Stormblood is like an FF12 thing, as far as I'm aware. There's a lot of FF12 stuff in Stormblood.
I believe it.
Go ahead and take a look at what you have. Read your rank, of course.
Alright, what do we got?
We can buy a decoy.
Which, no, we can't even use.
Yeah. So we're gonna hold on to teleport stones, but we're gonna sell everything else.
Yeah.
And then new Bazaar goods are available. We go here. And now we get a free chromed leather. Well, not a free one, but we get a single purchase chromed leathers from what we sold from our crafting equipment.
Now, doesn't this also mean that that's available in the shop?
Good question.
That's how it worked in Tactics, at least.
It might not work because of our rank, but if I go to the armor market, maybe. Let's go find out.
So if anything, I'd be interested in getting us a weapon first.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll get us over to, weapon side. See, the fast forward's good just for those, like, little short travels. I continually forget just how huge Rabanaster is until I walk around it again. I'm like, oh man. Alright, this is the weapon shop.
Yeah, what has he got for us this early?
All of the basic starter weapons.
Oh, he does have a pole.
Yeah. Well, we do have LP.
That's true, actually.
Let's see if
I don't think
we're
monks literally don't learn anything other than poles.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
We only have enough license points to be able to equip chromed leathers, which I think would be the investment we go for.
It's the one we can go for. Alright.
I'll just commit to that.
Sure.
Gives them some extra HP as well. Okay, so that was weapons. And then shields are on the other side. Thank you for the hydrate, dude.
I wouldn't waste money investing on shields.
I'm just checking to see what's available. Yeah, very bare bones stuff. Only thing we could get is like +1 magic resist, which isn't important right now.
No, I don't really think we're gonna bump into too many things that can even use magic yet.
Okay, so next we're going to Lowtown, right? Wasn't there a thing?
You looking for like what the active mission is?
Yeah, I thought there was a thing. I think in the world map it'll give you a reminder of like what you have to go do, but right now I think our current goal is to just go to Lowtown. I guess we could have gone in the onto the clan board and checked to see what hunts we had available, because we could just start those.
That is true, and we should do that.
Yeah, I'll go do that now. I can also go check the bar and see if there are any new hunts on there as well.
If I remember right, when you turn in the tomato, it gives you like 2 other ones that pop up.
Mm-hmm. I think this is my elevator music.
Just this?
Yeah. The Rabanaster music? Yeah, absolutely. Petitioner Gatsley Rabanaster. Seek brave souls for slaying a fearsome beastie. My future rests on your swift response. Seek me in the Sand Sea. Okay. You must speak with the petitioner. Okay. Your name is Gatsley?
Yep. Is it that guard? Nope.
Nope. You could toast the new console from downstairs, boy. Oh, yeah. That's Gatsley.
There he is.
He's been drinking. Like, my dude, there's a free chair right there.
He was just Rabanastrian earlier, so
Yeah.
he didn't even get a name until he had a job for us.
I was an unnamed NPC, but now I have sentience because I have purpose. In the Western Sand. Okay. Please kill Vexterra. In the Western Sand, in a region known as Galtia Downs. Or the Galtia Downs. They were set upon along a cliff wall to your left as you leave the city via the west gate. Okay. We're not going to be going to the Western Sand for a while. And then I'll go check the other bounty board. Oh, this way. Man, don't you love low poly environments?
Look, this game's beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Less is more.
You know what my main complaint is? Vaughn's goofy ass haircut. Who the fuck let this man out the house looking like this?
That dude, he looks like that one guy from Speedrunners where his like head's slicked back. You know? This dude looks like he's been running his entire life.
Look like he had Zero from Borderlands helmet on.
Hey. Rock and roll. Aha. So gives information. I see. I see.
Yeah, talk to Mont Blanc for a job here? Or?
Yeah. I forgot that I had to talk to him for it. I have a little something for each time you attain a new clan rank, Kupo. 3 potions.
Nice.
Any new marks? Nope.
Nope, nothing yet.
Just
okay.
Vexterra. We'll have to progress the storyline from now.
Yeah. So, back to the sewers.
The little sewer rat.
It's a fucking rat!
Go see the parade. Me? Are you kidding? Won't ever become a sky pirate watching parades. Gotta keep training. Today we're training to hunt treasure. I'm gonna hide and you have to find me. I'll be somewhere down in the South Sprawl. Up to it, matey's last one to find me, Buckethead. Oh, okay. So it's a little hide and seek down here?
Yep.
Cool. Angry? Of course I'm angry. Isn't it obvious? Living down here the past 2 years, watched by guards whenever I go to the city. Sure, they let you move up there if you have the gil for it, but who has that kind of coin? I'm not sure how much more of this I can stand. I mean, that's fair. Have you seen this dude's... I mean, that's like
oh, it's shawarma.
Yeah, it's shawarma.
Okay, I was trying to figure out, I was like, what is this man even selling? And then I finally saw something, and
yeah,
it was
like the giant kebab on the side, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that looks pretty good for a 2006 kebab stall. Ooh,
That says that it. Just what I'm seeing says equipment shop, but
Yeah, you can't buy anything here.
not yet. Maybe.
Yeah, I don't think at all, honestly. There's a couple of
It
item
wants us
shops
to go
here.
to the very south if we're
Yeah.
objective.
Yeah. We also have to go to the... We're in the North Sprawl right now. So, once we go down this side, we'll be at the South Sprawl.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where we're going to find our hide-and-seek individual.
Was that the child right next to you there?
Hmm?
Literally to your right? Like, when you popped out right in front of you, the way you were facing,
Oh,
that
this
child. No.
No. Not much of a hide-and-seek thing if they were just... Oh.
Hey, it might have been just like one of those remember the NPC moments, but...
Onion bombs.
Oh, grenades already. Nice.
You know what? I'll just buy some onion bombs.
Fuck. Excuse me. We don't have anyone who can even kind of use those yet. I'm
But
pretty
it'll
sure
be
that's
funny.
Bow Breaker,
Yeah.
I think. It might just be under Gunner.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever the Gunner job was. Machinist.
And what were... Oh, we were looking for bombs?
Yeah. I would assume it's Machinist anyway. If it's not, it's Foe Breaker? Question mark? Like... Grenades? Oh yeah, right there.
Yeah.
So yeah, they get bombs. Interesting.
Hand bombs 1 and hand bombs 2. Which aren't even
yes.
the onion bombs.
No, they're not. You need... Well, there is no 0, so how... What are the onion bombs?
These are crossbows. These are just different magics.
It's gotta be in Foe Breaker.
Let me check Archer. This is confusing. There are weapons that exist that don't have a job. Clearly.
That's...
Okay.
No,
maybe...
that's got... Hang on.
Maybe made.
I'm looking it up.
Yeah.
It's... Because it's gotta be Foe Breaker. It's the only one that can use them.
It's actually if you don't have a job at all. Surprise!
Foe Breaker, Black Mage, Machinist.
There's hand bombs.
These do not need to be... You don't need a license, it says.
Really? It's just...
That's gotta be false.
Okay. Weird. Let me just, offhand? No. Dagger. Nope.
What?
Okay.
Special properties. Oh, okay. So the bombs that you just bought are the ammunition.
Oh,
You need
okay.
a hand bomb to actually use the bombs.
Got it. Okay.
So you just got the ammo essentially. That's
Okay.
that doesn't you still need something to use the actual ammo with.
Mm-hmm.
That makes more sense.
Yeah.
Not very well explained, but
I mean, that's this game in a nutshell. Hmm. At least there's free items all over the place.
Right.
First mention of Bosch, that traitor. Feel sorry for that guy selling stuff in the courtyard. I mean, I did just buy bombs from him.
True. That's her, isn't it?
I thought so.
She said she's waiting for her friends to show up.
Why is she staring at me? Ah. Raid. Raid from friends. Hello.
Hi, Raiders.
Welcome one and all to Retro Night. Hello, Kurama and friends. Guitar, Zero. Do you want to take over for a bit? While I get this
If
sorted?
it isn't Von
Sure.
Ratsbane. Come for a tip on how to secure something bigger and in armor by the East Gate?
What? You already heard about that?
Wise I may not be, but
Get
well
some
informed
shout-outs real
I
quick.
am.
They'll get
Yeah,
what's
yeah,
coming
go
to
ahead.
them someday. Believe me. But that's not why I'm here.
Do tell.
I want to know how to sneak into the palace. They've got to have some great stuff in there. Thought I'd partake.
Not one to mince words, are you, boy? The Empire protects all that's hers, and that means the palace and all the treasures inside.
That's why I'm gonna do it. To take back what's ours.
So, our champion of the sewers aspires to noble action. Admirable. Perhaps I can help you.
Perhaps I can help
Now that I think on it, there was a rumor. Yes, a secret passageway into the palace vaults, a door, and a magic stone that opens the way.
That's it. This is exactly why I came to talk to you first, Alan. So, where's this, magic stone?
Oh, I've had it for years. If
Oh,
I
that
can
little thing.
remember where I've tucked it away.
Got it in my trunk drawer with all the old double A's.
So this, crescent stone. Can I have it? Then I can find that secret passage into the palace, right?
Not much of a listener, are you? The Crescent Stone has lost its magics. Without the power of a Sunstone, it will be of little use.
Right. So, where can I get one of these sunstones?
You seek Giza Plains.
Ah,
Speak
yes.
with the nomads there. You will find your Sunstone.
Yes, the Giza Plains.
Leave by Southgate and continue south. Their village is not far. There are like to be beasts on the plains, so be careful, my boy.
You don't have to worry about me. I'll be back before you know it. Alright, there we go. Got the shoutouts in.
Hi, everybody.
It's good to see it. It's good to see everybody. So yeah. Zion and I are playing Final Fantasy XII together.
Yeah.
Let's see. Giza Plains. Hang right here, and I'm practically at Southgate. This will be easy. Yeah, it's good to see everyone here. I'm
Yeah.
having a good time.
Me too. To folks that don't know who I am Ziona. I am a zombie girl. It is lovely to meet you.
And I am
You
Nekita Esperon,
good to
an
take back
Android
over?
YouTuber. Yes.
Okay.
I haven't had to write down shit.
Like I said, there isn't really a whole lot to to take note of yet.
I'm gonna try to write down weaknesses at least.
Fair.
Like
Good to see you too as well. It's good to see you also, Kurama.
Yes. It's good to see friends still hanging out and about.
Yeah. So I assume that the exit that was directly next to us where we were standing is where they wanted us to go?
Yeah, you're right.
Doing Parsec? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Southgate.
Huge sewer door.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Good. Ignore the street rat who just came out of the sewers.
Pay us no mind. Yeah, the second one.
Okay.
As you can see, my quote-unquote main file on this has 10 hours, so, like, even if you saved over it, I'm not really losing much.
Yeah. Alright, this is one of my favorite songs in the game. Alright. So this is Giza Plains Dry.
Yeah. Start robbing everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Really having some trouble there, Vaughn?
Mm-hmm. This guy's out of my level. A metal crop top is armor? Yep, that's Vaughn.
Yeah. I mentioned it earlier when I was looking at the heavy armor designs, and they're in, like, full plate armor helmet, plate pauldrons on their shoulders.
At the very start, Rex...
And then they have a boob window.
Yeah. Rex had everything but his nipples unarmored.
Yep.
Yeah.
Amazing? Yeah.
Where do you think you're going?
I wish this game made the characters, like, change a little bit when you put armor and stuff on, but... Ah.
Oh wait, I can't do that because I'm in combat.
There you go. I love it when games do that. I don't think I know a single person who would be mad if they did it that way. More should do that. I agree.
Choice. I like a little choice in my transmog.
Yeah, in a perfect world, the armor I put on changes what it looks like, but if I hate it, I can hide it.
Mm-hmm. You obtain a potion.
Hmm. Banyoy.
Banui. Wait, Banui. Don't go to the loading screen. I have to steal from you. Banui.
Banyoy gotta run? True.
Sometimes in life. Alright, I'm just gonna not deal with that. Oh, now it's interested. There. We got the steal, so we don't have to kill it.
Don't
just
have
want the
to.
water stone. Yeah, let the Bunoi be in peace. Cartographer's Guild. I'm just a traveling Moogle trying to scrape by. I should be here while the dry holds, Koopa. But the monsters during the rains are too scary. The dry should last a little longer, but take care during the rains, Koopa. Those big lightning balls don't mess around.
Noted.
Would you like to buy a map, Koopa?
Oh yeah, fuck it.
Yeah, sure.
Sure, it'll come in handy.
You won't regret it. Moogle's honor. Yeah, that just gives us every screen.
Just fills the whole map.
It shows us every screen. But it's going to be darkened until we go there.
Actually walk through it. Okay.
The wary traveler never passes the chance to restock his supplies.
What you got?
Just base weapons.
Armor.
Bangle.
Bangle?
Oh, it gives us
Ooh, that gives us Libra. That's so expensive, though. That was half of our money.
I'm gonna take
We
one.
can't even use it yet.
There's also Libra, the technique.
Which, you know, we could...
And we
actually
also have...
Cure would be huge, but we don't have the license for it.
Yeah.
Do we get that license on the monk board anywhere?
For what, accessories too?
No, for heal. For cure.
Oh, good
So that we don't
question.
have to rely on potions.
Good question.
Part of me is kind of like,
He has
we
revived
should have gone red mage.
Numerology, which is going to be crazy for this, for monk. There's accessories too. He has
No, we don't get any.
He gets a lot of access to white magic. Like, he has
Where?
access to holy.
Well, yeah, but we don't have those links.
Yeah. A musk stick. Uh-huh.
Just...
Yeah, I don't see anything that's...
Ooh, excuse me.
Well, there's Cura.
We still...
Yeah.
We'd have to figure out what is the missing links there.
Yeah. Come from Ravenasser seeking a sunstone, have you? As you might have guessed from the name, sunstones contain the power of the sun. You'll often find them used as a source of heat or light. Here we leave all things sunstone to Masia. You should be able to find her near the dark crystal. Do you see the large black stone behind my tent? That is a dark crystal. You'll not find them outside Giza Plain. The dark surfaces of the crystal drink in the light of the sun. Okay.
Barb.
Cockatrices. It looks like it has an itch on its back. It looks like it wants to be left alone.
Mood, bestie.
Looks like it wants to tell you something. Then again, maybe not. It stares at you with beady eyes. It doesn't shy at your approach. It seems tame. It looks hungry, yeah? Okay, so we're tasked with finding a sunstone.
Yep.
Not everyone takes well to the heat of Giza Plains. Ah, so it is a sunstone you seek. You've come to the right place. They can only be made here in Giza. They're quite valuable, though, so we can't go handing them out to just anyone who happens to wander through our camp. You see, we make and sell sunstones to earn the money we need to survive. Still, perhaps we can come to some arrangement. Would you hear my offer? The making of sunstones is a chore we give to the children of our camp. They roam the plains, traveling from dark crystal to dark crystal, drawing the light from the crystals into shade stones. One of these children, Jin, has not yet returned. He left carrying our supply of shade stones. If you'll find Jin for me and tell him to come back to the camp, you may take one of the sunstones he's made in return. Some of the children said they might have seen him to the south of the camp. You may want to speak with them yourself before leaving. Please find Jin and tell him to return at once.
Crazy that they, in the same sentence, these are way too valuable to just be giving out for free. That's why we make the children do it.
I could ask you the
Fucking
same,
what?
though the answer is pretty clear. No good.
What? I'm being good.
Is that right? So then you wouldn't mind if I, say, tagged along, would you?
Huh?
Oh, don't worry. Miguelo's busy with preparations for the fete up at the palace. Why, I'm free for the whole day.
Speaking of cure...
Well, let's get going.
Vanilla joins the party. Alright, Pinello. She has 33 license points to work with.
Yeah. What are we thinking?
Well...
Could go straight into White Mage.
Could go straight into White Mage. But what would be funny?
What would be funny?
I want to make Penelo a funny little scrungly demon.
Well, bow breakers is like big ass axes and hammers.
Mm-hmm.
So you could have small girl using big hammer if you want.
I know it would be. I know it better to make a different character machinist, but I do like the idea of Penelo being machinist white mage.
What do you mean making a different character machinist?
I think it makes more sense for a different character in the party to be machinist.
Yeah, why?
I think it just looked better with him. But I can't deny it. It'd be really funny to make Penelo a machinist user. That'd be very funny to me for some reason.
Dude,
but I mean, white mage is a definitive.
If we started with machinist on Vaughn, since he already knows steel, does it just transform into armed robbery, or?
Are we suddenly playing Payday? Is this what's happening?
I need a medic bag!
It's fucking Tuesday, isn't it?
I woke my dog up. She is not happy with me or my medic bag. Hi. You're a little puppy. I'm sorry.
Buddy.
Little tiny baby.
I like white mage as an idea.
Yeah, I'm cool with white mage. If we just want to make her just perma support.
I'm also not against the idea of red battle mage, but I need to find out when she would get white magic. Because she has white magic 3 this early, but I don't know
Yeah,
if
but
she...
there's no healing in that.
Yeah. I don't even know if she has white magic 1. Or if she would even get it. I don't think so.
It might be one of those things where you only get it if you go white mage as the other class.
Yeah, there's white magic 2. And that's Fox Poisona, so that would be like next to...
1 is Cure, I think 3 is, or 4 is Cura.
There's Cure. This is Cure.
Yeah, 1 is Cure. Cura is 3 or 4, I can't recall which.
Cura is
4. And I don't think we get access to Kuraga at all.
And then there's Isunaga. I think white mage is the move.
Okay.
And then we can fill in white mage with either red battle mage or time battle mage, depending on the circumstance, or we could give her a ranged archetype so she can keep her distance.
Well, that's time battle mage is ranged.
Well, yeah, but you know what I mean. Is like there's also ranger or machinist that are options if we want her to just be at a distance.
If she's a maid, like, that's... I don't, what, like, help me understand. Show me your vision.
The idea in general is that if we give her more abilities to use at range, that we could answer a handful more questions, but the last thing I want to do is give a white mage ridiculously, what is the term? A job that requires her to be at as close range as possible, because then she's going to be constantly engaged and unable to heal without getting herself nuked.
Time battle mage is a crossbow.
Yeah, so I think that's probably the better option in general, is white mage, time battle mage.
Yeah.
But again, I don't hate the idea of monk red battle mage for Vaughn, and I think that's probably the path we could go.
I like the combo idea. I wish we would have started as red battle mage, but I don't know that would have even given us any access to the tools we need.
No, not for a little while. Not this early on, I should also point out. Yeah, I think white mage is good for Penelo.
Yeah, we'll go white mage on her.
Yeah.
That's what she is in every one of my playthroughs, but you know. Can't mess with the classics. Mystic 2, nice.
Yeah, Mystic Armor 2. And I'll just hold on to the LP. Unless we think that giving her Arakia armlet permissions would really change anything. I doubt it this
Only
early
if
on.
it's plus like plus 10 HP or something.
Yeah.
But
Oh, that's plus 11 MP.
hell yeah. Whew, excuse me.
Oh, and if we...
Accessories 2.
Actually, where is her accessories 2?
Probably above accessories 1.
Yeah, it's here. And it's also 20 LP, so...
Get accessories 1.
Yeah, okay.
And then that'll unlock accessories 2 and stabs
And
1.
rods.
Or rods 1, sorry.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Not a terrible idea at all.
Yeah. And then we're gonna earn, we're about to head out into combat, so we're about to earn a bunch of job points or whatever they're called.
And we could just buy Libra.
We have the item,
Yeah, we have the bangle for it.
so we'll just hold off on that, I think.
And then none of these are rods, so we don't have to worry about that.
She should know how to use some of this stuff, though, already. I think she knows how to use something
she
by
knows
default,
how to use
right?
daggers by default, but we don't have any... I mean, she doesn't have access to rod yet.
I thought she started with a mace, but I might be misremembering.
Not in this instance. It is very easy to get lost in this game, Kurama. These maps are huge.
Oh, yeah.
And I know that they have a lot of loading times, but they're big, and some of them are puzzle-oriented navigation. Let me give you these before we go. There are all sorts of monsters out there, so you can never be too careful. 3 potions, 2 Phoenix Downs. Now you can travel as a party. You can give commands to allies just like you've been doing for yourself.
Is this when they try to teach you about gambits?
Yeah. If you don't want me to fight on my own, you can always turn my gambits off. Yep. You should really think about using gambits for yourself, you know. They can make managing battle a lot easier. True. I like messing with the gambits system a lot. Go to the south of the village.
Nope, not yet.
Not yet.
She just said you can
she's
turn my
attacked.
gambits off. She just didn't. Yeah, we don't have access to the actual.
I'll leave her gambits on. I don't know what her default gambits are. She is pretty low though. 79 HP.
That's because we made her a white mage.
Yep, that's pretty low, but that's fine. Oh right, her toad scream. Whenever she attacks.
Yeah.
Oh dear goodness.
Nah. Burb.
I mean, we can deal with that.
Have her, yeah.
I'm gonna wait for her to attack first. And then do here.
Yeah.
Cool. I mean, now's about a good time as any to... Is that the Captain Bosch von Ronsenberg of Dalmasca? Yeah. How'd you know?
No, afraid not. Afraid this isn't him.
Yeah.
You're mistaken. Sorely.
Sorely mistaken. Oh, protect? Interesting.
This is but an innocent child. This couldn't be a rebel.
True.
Welcome in, though.
Welcome in, doll. These games are always a good time. Implying there's a difference in Final Fantasy. So I think we're going towards this one? Yeah, this screen down, and then I know they're to the left. Or to the right, I mean. There he is.
Yeah, my name's Jin. What's it to ya? Mazio wants me to come back to the village? Huh? That could be a problem. Let's see. Maybe my leg's better now.
There he goes. He can walk. He can do a stretch.
Nope, no good. It still hurts. I tripped running from some monsters. Guess I pulled something. I'm never gonna get any sunstones made like this. I just needed to make one more to be finished for today. I didn't want to head back short, so I thought I'd give my leg a rest and try again. Why are you out here looking for me anyhow?
Well, actually, we need that stone. So,
As convenience would have it.
yeah.
So you need a sunstone, huh? Well, if Mazia doesn't mind, I'll give you a shade stone, but I'm still not sure I can walk yet. You'll have to turn it into a sunstone, okay? Don't worry, I'll tell you how. You do know that we use dark crystals and shade stones to make sunstones, right?
Yeah. You obtain a shade stone.
There's your shade stone. As for the dark crystals, you'll find them all over Giza Plains. This stone right here beside me is one of the smaller ones. The bigger crystals have something inside that soaks up sunlight and shines really bright.
Like that thing.
See that one over there? If you take that shade stone I just gave you and bring it near one of those shining dark crystals, it will absorb the energy from it.
Lens flare.
There are 4 shining dark crystals in Giza right now. If you've trouble finding them, just stop and scan the horizon. There's no way to tell how much energy you can draw from any one crystal without trying. You shouldn't need to use all 4 though. This gauge will show you how much energy the shade stones absorb. When it's full, you'll have yourself a sunstone.
Everybody in this universe has a UI.
Once you've made the sunstone, bring it to me. I'll make sure it's up to snuff. I'll go ahead and mark the dark crystals on your map too. See you back here when you're done.
Cool. So we have a bunch of crystals to go.
Yeah.
To go touch. Watch as you need to use all 4. Actually, I think you only need to use 3. Hold the shade stone up to the crystal. Yes, good. Yeah, there's something about this theme that just sticks in my head.
Fair enough.
Alright, time to
Burn.
fight some more Urstrixes.
Yeah.
I love killing enemies. Speaking of killing enemies, let's not do that at all, actually.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was quite the thing.
Yeah. I was trying
just
to, I was
like-
thinking about
I
doing,
like killing enemies. Hits the flee button.
Yeah, I was thinking about trying to extend the chain and go fight Restrixes in another one, but I think it resets the chain when I enter a safe area, like the town. So it doesn't matter. Or maybe it does, and I'm a fool.
Yeah.
Nope, we don't have a chain, so back to killing wolves. Oh, look at Restrix. That's how it feels, chat. I like to use Vaughn as a meat shield, playing Pinello and using a gun. Yeah, I thought about giving Pinello a gun.
Yeah, we did talk about possibly making her a machinist.
I thought it would be funny. Not mad. Maybe this won't take so long after all.
So this is what the kids on Giza Plains do to make their way? Maybe one of them will take you on as an apprentice.
Yeah. Let's just find the next crystal, okay? Alrighty.
Banyoy. Oh, it healed Pinello!
Yeah.
Such a friend!
It's such a fwen.
Banyoy.
Banui.
I said, who the fuck? Who is that large creature?
This thing? Oh. You can go check.
That is Big Manicus.
It's called a Slaven? It probably hits like a truck. Oh, that thing.
Nah, it's only a yellow name. You got it.
Yeah, I believe. Oh yeah, no, it's fine. I'd
Steal
get
from
worried
it.
if its health bar was huge.
Okay.
Yep.
Fairly simple for some loot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, hold
So
on.
who should?
Yeah, definitely give it to Pinello.
Yeah. Battle lore. That'll be good for her. Could boost his max HP. Could give him that. I mean, honestly, what would be the move?
Get him pulls one.
Yeah, okay. I would have been 50-50 on the health or that.
Is there a way to completely fill out license grid? I don't remember. I don't know if there's an upper
no,
limit.
Because in order for you to gain access to certain parts of a license grid, you have to get the spirit or like the Esper ability from one of the other nodes, and then it crosses over. I accidentally selected Pinello. I need to cure Vaughn.
Essentially, you can only unlock certain things when you multi-class into them.
Mm-hmm.
So Vaughn is a monk? Yes.
Yep.
We made Vaughn monk. We're gonna do monk red battle mage for Vaughn.
Yeah. More like monkey. Yeah. Once we get his skill for unarmed attack, it'll be very good. It's
I don't
gonna
think
take
we
a hot minute.
did that at all.
We're not close to that for a while.
No, we don't. Why would we invest in that at all?
For Brawler?
Yes.
We
use weapons. We have poles. Like we have a weapon.
That's true. But what if I just want to punch the final boss?
I mean, you could do that, but I don't know about a 90-point investment for it.
We'll find out when we get there. Because it's not that hard to get license points. Okay. this is where the other stone is. Giving them this is the North Star treatment. Yeah. If you
From
just
what I saw, there's only the one unarmed damage up to.
yeah, that might be
Unless
all
there's
you
some
need.
on. You know what? There's probably some on other trees.
That's true.
Which would not make a lot of sense considering it's a monk thing, but like...
I have a feeling that once you have the unarmed damage, then all the other stuff it just means that your unarmed damage, it matches that of any other skill that you would have. So, I mean, we could science it, for sure. That's that. Nothing to it.
Take it back to Jin and see what he says. I hope we've done this right. Hey, you've got a sunstone. Let's take a look. Seems okay to me. Not bad for city folk. So here's what's happened. Mozzie is always warning us to stay away from the werewolves, right? Well, a bunch of us decided we'd have a little contest to see who's the bravest. It started out as a lark, but Tot said that none of us kids living on the plains should be scared of monsters. I guess I got carried away.
One of us was eaten.
Don't let any of the grown-ups know, though, okay?
Yeah, sure. I can tell your foot's better because you're stomping it.
Anyway, leg's feeling better. Let's head back. I'll race you. Try and keep up.
Bye. It's time for me to jog.
Most awkward run.
Oh, we haven't seen this village before. Jin made it back home safe and sound. He's a good boy, but now his mind wanders. He never thinks of the worry it causes me. I'm sorry if he was any trouble. Please, take these with my thanks. 50 gil,
Okay.
2 potions, 2 teleport stones.
Okay.
Not bad. Jin gave you a sunstone, yes? I hope it may be of some help to you. It should be. It's plot relevant. Save current game.
Excuse me.
Alright, I suppose we can just continue forward at this point.
Yeah.
As the plot would have it, we got the required item.
Doesn't hurt to do a little farming on the way.
Yeah. Some extra wolf pelts. There you go. Penella got a little health boost.
Her max health jumped. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
She needed that.
Yeah, she was a level below Vaughn.
She's 2 levels behind. Or was, rather.
Yeah, now
she's
she's
1 now.
They scale back up pretty fast. Okay. We could just go back into the sewers now. Again, it's a song that's just stuck in my head.
No, that's fair. Did that respawn?
I guess so.
Hmm.
I think all treasure chests
Hey,
respawn
Vaughn?
with given expectations.
It's been a long time since we did anything together. Too long. I had a really good time. Well, I should probably be getting back to the store. Actually, I was kinda supposed to be watching the place for Miguelo. And Vaughn, try to stay out of trouble. For me, I don't know what I'd do if you weren't here, if something happened to you.
I'm not going anywhere, okay?
That's what I wanted to hear. See you later.
Sorry, Penelo.
Bye, Penelo.
Womp womp.
So anyway, I fucked over my friend Delon. Here's a sunstone. Sorry, Penelo. The plot has big things in store for the both of us.
Now you'll be wanting to know how to sneak into the palace, eh? First you go to Storehouse 5. You know the one. 2 doors she has. Now the right takes Ban Ratsbane to his territorial hunting grounds in the sewer bottom. But that's not the way you'll go. No, you'll take the left door, down into the Garum Scythe waterway. The waterway leads to a stair. The stair to the palace cellars. That's your way in. But don't go counting your gil just yet, my boy. Getting into the palace was the easy part. The way into the treasury is carefully hidden.
Uh-huh.
That's where this crescent stone comes in. The magics it bears can open the hidden door to the treasury, you see. Listen, Vaughn, for the words I shall speak are most important, and not to be forgotten. Do you understand? The signet yearns for sunstone strength to light the clouded way. Once in the palace, you'll find the signet tile, very important. Give to it the sun's power, and it will light your path. Very well. Oh, a warning. Be aware that if you're caught, you'll spend the rest of your short life rotting in the Nalbina dungeons. So, look sharp, my boy.
My boy.
And
My
don't
boy.
go running off before you're ready. Plans freshly hatched have a habit of tumbling from the nest straight into the hunter's stew pot.
That's a good laugh. Yes, good. How dare you yawn this important, very important plot.
I know. I ruined the entire story.
Beneath Rabanaster, the Garum Scythe waterway.
Squads 3 through 6 are in place. They stand ready. So far, the Imperials haven't noticed a thing.
Then go now and hurry the others. By nightfall, we must ensure all our men are in place.
Sir.
What is this I see? Is it goals? Alright, we are going to the Garum Scythe waterway next. Okay, can't go that way. Being honest, I'm not experiencing a whole lot of input lag when I'm playing it on this side of things. But it's also not a game that I feel I need to have to worry about it. It's goals and lesbian feelings. Doll has it handled, yeah. I can't tell if this is a bisexual awakening, or if it's just what I want to be.
So, it's funny you mentioned that, because a long time ago I had to ask myself, do I want to be this woman, or do I want to be with this woman?
Mm-hmm.
And I found out that the answer can be both.
The answer can be both, yes.
I said goth women. That's funny.
What if I was a goth woman and I kissed a goth woman?
Exactly. See, now you're getting it.
I think that's perfect. Alright, kites, come on. That's like a 5-gil lockpicking set. Man, everybody's just giving me free handouts. Not that I'm complaining. something something neither of us will be virgin. Yeah, doll?
Huh? Hiya, darling.
That little like little twiddle-dee flute sounded so Star Wars.
Nah, thank you for the redeem. Ada.
Yes, good.
Hey, Ziona, guess what?
Rats. Murder more rats. Ah.
Oh, hi.
Yes.
Thank you for the follow. Welcome in.
Ziona is friend. Ziona is also very cute.
History will
Parentheses
say me
platonic.
and Nikki were roommates.
Yes. We made that joke before the stream as well. And the problem is that I already forgot what I said. That brought it on.
It was something along the lines of like this will be a long journey, and then I think you said something along the lines of like, and maybe at the end we'll kiss. And I was like, you know,
That is
people are gonna
exactly
think
it.
things.
And they were roommates.
Yeah, I said people are gonna think things, and you said it. I believe you said, yeah, they'll think we were roommates.
I mean, what matters is the story of our hearts. Oh, a whole 7 gil.
You are
Stop
in the
the
in the sewers. I mean, what did you expect to find?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the most queer platonic flirting I can imagine, is whatever I say to Z that causes the little giggle. 7 gil. It dropped out of someone's pocket 2 weeks ago. Yeah, it's the 7 gil that Penelo stole from the pouch that we stole from the Imperials.
True. Oh, look, another rat.
More rat. And a flying rat. I'm just gonna use a potion. That's pretty close to however much it would have taken.
Yeah, you killed like 110 or something.
A reminder that history is not only written by the victors, it's also written by people who are horrendously gay for each other. Yes.
True.
Come back, you rat. Fine, I'll just kill your rat friend. I'm fine with getting hit by this bat while I work on my chain. I should try to steal from Rat, huh?
Might as well.
Time to steal from Rat. I didn't steal from Rat. Rat too fast.
Rat.
Rat. Why you going to the loading screen, Rat? Get me the hell out of here. The only place I know I'm safe. Another loading zone.
Is that another 7 gil?
I can't wait to find out. Oh, Phoenix down.
Phoenix down. Okay.
That's good. We have a
You know,
lot
you can't.
of potions.
If you want to maintain your streak, don't kill the bat, but steal
Yeah.
from it.
Oh, that's true. Probably just gonna be a stone. Yeah.
Teleport stone. That's 100 gil.
Yeah. 100 gil or a free teleport.
If I cross over a loading zone, I'll be safe.
Yeah.
He didn't know.
The rat. That's when the rat found out it's an NPC. They thought it was the main character this whole time. Okay, so the chain should carry over. So I can attack more rat. That's a dizzy rat.
Hmm?
That rat had confusion for some reason.
Interesting. Beesh.
If it knew it was an NPC, that's why I tried to dip via loading zone. I got one gil.
Hell yeah.
I love this game.
Maybe not worth stealing from the rat specifically.
There we go. That's our chain up.
We got a rat pelt for it.
Yeah, so now it might drop multiple rat pelts. Or it might drop a better loot item. All I know is that I'm picking my fights. Then it then was reminded this is Final Fantasy, not Monster Hunter. True. Select rat.
Yeah.
That's a lot of group attacks.
Start killing them.
Yeah, you know what? I think I would have a better time if I switched my chain to stealings. It's that specific flute trill that is always just like, oh, Star Wars. Yeah, every single time I'm just like, oh, are we about to enter, like, Naboo? Like, what's going on here? Not that I think it's a problem. I think that this whole soundtrack is a vibe. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Palace should be right up these stairs. Won't be easy getting out. Point of no return? Might as
Yeah,
well.
I mean, we have supplies, we're good.
Yeah, we have like 20 potions.
Speaking of supplies, need a drink and to use the restroom.
Yeah,
So,
well, we're almost done in about 10 minutes, so do your thing. Once this cutscene's over. Look at these fireworks.
Are we wrapping up in 10?
We've been live for 3 hours. It's 9 p.m. And I figured this is a good place to stop is meeting these characters. The best characters in the game.
Okay.
It's up to you, though. But, like, I think that now that we've past this point of no return, it's going to be this section and then the next section that's probably going to be the next stream. Before we gain access to, like, open world environments. Like, quote-unquote open world. Now we have the entire map. Isn't it beautiful? What's the button?
We'll save the game.
Yeah, true. You will not be able to leave this area easily. You may wish to save your game to a new file. I mean, we don't need to, do we?
No, you're fine.
Okay. Cool. Video games. Okay, so we can either do this whole stealth section or we can wrap a little early. It's up to you. You said you were having a bit of a rough time today, so if you need to, like,
yeah, it's
wind down a little bit.
I mean, the distraction's been nice, but
Yeah.
we can wrap up.
Okay, sounds good.
Next week or something though, we can talk about doing this for longer, maybe.
Yeah, sounds like a plan.
Okay.
For sure. Cool. Well, I feel like we, at the very least, made some decent headway into this game. I know it's just like the opening tutorial section, but that's still like a while of a bit of this game.
Mm-hmm.
Let me turn off my monitor. There we go. Alright. So
That was good though. We made some good progress.
Mhm.
I had a great time.
Yeah.
It's good to be back playing Final Fantasy 12. It's been so long.
It's good to just be playing an RPG again.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna be playing a lot of RPGs.
Well, we're gonna be playing a lot of this one, but yeah. This is gonna last for a fucking while.
Yep, we're gonna be here for a while. So we have a couple of options.
Mm-hmm.
Lily Blue is playing Chrono Trigger.
That sounds kind of perfect for
Yeah.
for a retro night, you know?
Yeah. Apparently this is her first time playing Chrono Trigger.
Oh,
Her PC just crashed.
I was gonna say I clicked on her thing and it says check out the stream that just ended. Like
Yeah.
it's a VOD.
Okay,
So
okay, let's wait a couple minutes, let's let her
Okay.
let's see if she gets back on.
And we oop.
And we oop. Our PC like hard blue screen. Oh, poor
Oh
thing.
no.
Oh, poor thing.
Oh no.
It's fine, it's fine. We'll wait patiently. Holds, chat. Holds. But yeah, I'm excited because I know what's in store with FF12. And I'm very excited because it'll be like my first time experiencing some of the endgame content.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't think of a better person to drag me to the finish line than Ziona.
Oh, yeah, I'll drag you there kicking and fucking screaming, but you'll get that achievement at the end, I promise.
Right. Damn right.
It's the same thing with we're basically using this same methodology for lasso runs. Like Jasper, you will have lasso completion. I am not asking.
I am not asking. That is not a request. Yeah. It's FF12, and then we made plans to figure out a time to play FF Tactics.
Well, yeah, but that doesn't have to be after 12. That can be
anytime.
anytime.
It can be anytime, yeah.
Because that was supposed to be something we did with Non as well.
Yeah, yeah.
I do believe the next thing that was actually
what's a threat?
I will say non-concretely was Pit People, I believe.
Yeah. Pit People was what we were waiting on the update for.
We have such an extensive list of shit that we were like, oh yeah, we should play that together. Oh yeah, we should play that together.
Yeah, we have like a dozen games.
I would even hazard more than a dozen, but you know.
I need to do some art before we start Tactics. Ooh. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jasper doing lasso. This is a threat. You will do it. Yeah, you're correct. I mean, Truth and Reconciliation didn't go without a fight for like 3 weeks.
Truth and Reconciliation took us a few attempts.
Hours.
Took us a few attempts, and I feel like it would have taken less attempts, but we kept having to take a fucking week off in between attempts for various reasons of real life and all that, so we'd always come back to it rusty and then get our asses beat, and then they'd have to go to bed for work, and I'm just... but we got through that. We're not there anymore.
Just like,
We are now on the Silent Cartographer, and in 2 or 3 missions after that will be the infamous library.
Yes. The infamous library, aka I wish I were doing math questions instead.
Curse real life getting in the way of important things like video games? I know, right?
True. If only you didn't need money to live. Thanks. Thanks, capitalism.
I'm sitting here on Lily's page, and I click the About tab, and I love that her Twitch team thing is just women.
Women, yeah. That's Lily. Lily's a gift.
Same bestie.
Same bestie. I too am part of Team Women.
Thanks, capitalism, big mood. Man, I wish crippling depression wasn't.
Make your bets
Girls,
now. Which will be finished first, FF12 or Halo CE Library Lasso?
If it takes me the entirety of Final Fantasy 12
To
to
do the
finish
library?
just the library, I feel like
I don't think it's gonna be the library. I think it's gonna be 2 betrayals.
I feel like that. Do you guys hear that shit? Do you hear her and her?
Yeah, what?
Is my mic picking that up? Non in there fucking cackling.
I wish. Yeah,
But,
Ziona and Jasper have been doing a full series Lasso.
Yeah, me and Jasper are doing a full Lasso completion run. We've already finished all of Halo Reach's Lasso. Mike's not picking it up. No worries.
That's a shame. We love
What's
hearing Vaughn's
Lasso?
voice around here.
Lasso is legendary all skulls on. It is colloquially referred to as mythic difficulty.
Mm-hmm. It's
And I want my mythic badge, damn it.
It's a lot of additional parameters like no HUD, no weapon view model. You have to melee to get your shields back. Enemies take twice as much, or enemy shields are twice as strong.
It's bullshit is what it is? Nah. Me and Jasper are getting through it just fine.
It's very funny watching you struggle, especially because
you could say that, but you know what? At the very end, I will stand there upon my mound of skulls, and what will you say then, huh? What say you then?
I will sit atop my throne of skulls, my pile of bodies, and I will be victorious. Yes,
it will be me who has the last laugh.
And I will say, for all intents and purposes, this was for the lesbians. Yeah, I've done Halo Lassos. Skulls for the Skull Throne! Blood for the Blood God! Let the galaxy burn!
Speak that.
Yeah.
I don't think Lily's coming back. I'm gonna be honest.
That is a shame.
It has been 6 minutes. Let me open their
tweeted
chat.
It back out 10 minutes ago. She's having an
It says her PC is working on updates. So
oh girly.
Lasso lesbians are so true. So true, Breasty.
I mean, honestly, Halo Lasso, but 2 of the Spartans are lesbians is true Yuri. we love lesbian in this household.
Woo.
Twoo. Pure deluded Yuri. I love hanging out with chat. We don't get to like really deeply interact with chat because
I need women and I need them straight in my blood.
Inject the lesbian directly into my veins.
I will become more powerful than you could possibly imagine.
You see, Batman, you were born of the testosterone. I was born of the estrogen, molded by it.
I was born in the estradiol, molded by it.
You merely adopted the lesbianism, but I became it. All right, well, that's a shame.
We got Baku. We got Yariko.
We do have Baku. What is Yariko playing?
War Thunder.
Okay.
We have Milk Drops. We have Dalton, which I believe is someone from your community that from ages ago.
Maybe Dalton.
Blaze.
Yeah, Dalton's from like an older. Between.
I was gonna say I don't really know them that well. They're just on the list, and I think that's where they came from. But yeah, we have Milk Drops. We got Baku. We have options. If any of those sound good.
Baku would be my call as an alternative because Baku is doing a thing, playing a video game that they enjoy. It'll be a chill vibe. If you want to listen to someone gushing about Marvel villains, then Baku's your your Moon Eater.
Your creature.
Your little critter.
And quite a creature they are, might
And,
I add.
and very much a creature.
Slash flirting.
This is platonic.
Parentheses gay.
Parentheses. Every single time I do a stream with Ziona, she gets funnier.
Damn.
It's great. Alright. I have set
You
the
love
raid.
creatures? True. Mine's ticking down now.
Okay. Well then, what do you
You said
have?
yours is already sent?
Yeah, I'm currently ticking down at the moment.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay. What do you got planned?
For today or just the week?
Just the week, yeah.
Tomorrow we're doing more Signalis. Wednesday more Pokemon Platinum Solok. Thursday more Sons of the Forest. Friday more Halo Lasso. It's a busy week for me.
Yeah. I will be joining Sons of the Forest on Thursday. On Wednesday we'll be playing Voices of the Void with Niall, and on Friday we are starting Persona 3 Reload with Recital.
Nice.
Also on Thursday it's Sons of the Forest. So yeah, that's everything covered. This is happening every Monday. Permitted?
Yeah, every Monday, unless something comes up, in which case that will be announced on our Blue Skies and in our Discords, each one respectively. Be sure to follow us and join those things that I just said.
Yeah.
Thank you all for being here. Thank you for hanging out.
Alright. Good night, everyone.
Yeah, have a good one. Bye for now.